In previous video, we have created this MLOps machine learning part. We successfully run our pipeline using YML file here. We set our agent pool using custom dedicated on-premises connection. And now we can see Azure machine learning portal here. I'm inside my machine learning portal through Azure main resource group. Now I can see under the umbrella of notebook, I can see user followed by AIM Cyber Cafe Bareilly. That's the username. Despite that, any code file, we do not have anyone here. So what I can do here, I can use VS Code. I can go for open terminal, or I can add file manually. I'll use this add terminal here. But for this, I do not have any compute resource. So for this, what I'll do, I'll have to create a compute instance here. I'm going to name it compute underscore DevOps. This would be the compute name. Let's provide this compute name here. Select from all options. I'm going to select CPU currently. Select from all options so that I can have minimum number of cores, minimum number of RAM. I don't require very large scale value. Here we have DS2 somewhere. This would be DS3v2. Yes, I'm going to move ahead with this DS3v2. Or let's say we have, yes, we have DS2v2. Okay, so I'm going to select this 2 core 7 GB RAM. That's sufficient, and 40 GB storage. I'm going to click on next. This would be shut down after 60 minutes in case of it inactivity. I'm going to click on next. Going to leave all the options as it is. Going to leave this application as it is. Going to leave this tag. So here is the preview. Yes, we have all the part done. Here we have next and hit create button. This will create a compute cluster which will help us to write my Visual Studio code or GitHub code where we need to clone our Git repository. So I'm going to pause this video for fast streaming. Subsequently, our compute resource is ready to use. So here you can see our terminal. If you have seen this message, terminal is closed, you can close this tab and open terminal again. Here you can see green symbol, which means this is currently live. Your compute is ready to run your code. Now I can move my GitHub profile. Here I can open my GitHub. Go to repositories. Here first MLOps repository is there. Go to code. I'm going to clone this repositories. Run git clone space, copy that clone. It's going to clone my MLOps folder. Currently it's just resolving details. Everything is done here. Expand this option or refresh this file. Here you can see this is showing my MLOps part. All the files are showing here. The same file we have imported here as well. Now you can write your Git code. For example, Git push. If you want to push anything to your Git repository here, any changes you are making here. So you can upload your file to your repository, or the same file you have here in your repository. Here we have files, the same files we have already there. So we have 3 options. We have Azure DevOps, repository, and files. We have Azure machine learning with files, notebooks. Under this umbrella we have all these stuff here. Third place is GitHub repository, where we have all the same file currently. Once we have successfully run this code or pipeline, let's go back to our Azure machine learning here. So here we have resource group. Okay, or here we have home. Here we have resource group, MLOps resource group 1 which we provided using variable in our Azure DevOps. Here we have this storage account. This storage account means your data must be uploaded here. You will be writing a pipeline or YML code where we will write our code in this container, in this location. At this location, we will upload our file. Here you can see all our data set is already there. We have Azure ML, we have Azure test data, training data, input data, everything is already there. We didn't create any resource, rather we have notebook, we have pipeline which has automatically created this portion. In other words, we have data in our Azure machine learning as well. Here we have asset on left pane. This is kind of big container where we have data, and here we have data asset and data store. All the options are given here. Can you see Workspace, Blob storage default? This is our default Blob storage where we will be mounted MLOps, AMLSA. This is our storage account. If I open this default library, here we do have this option. This dataset contains no file currently. You can upload your file manually at this location, or you can create your fresh dataset using this part. Can you see? We do not have any dataset or any CSV file or any structure or semi-structure dataset currently. You will have to upload your dataset here. So I'm going to upload my dataset here in Azure Machine Learning. As a result, you will be watching that option where we can upload our CSV file. So I'm going to click on this data option from asset, click on create, provide any data asset name. Let's say dataset underscore DevOps, and then going to type. So what kind of type you have? We have tabular data set. I'm going to click on next. We have data set from local file. You can create or upload your file from local drive. I'm going to select this option, click on next. Azure Blob storage. I'm going to select default Blob storage. This is option where you can upload files or folder. Despite that, we have other options. I'm going to choose this option where we have upload option from our local machine. So I'm going to click this option, Workspace, data, insurance, open. Here we have insurance.csv. I can overwrite this file if it already exists. That's not required as of now. Click on next. It's going to validate my dataset. File format, comma, delimiter, everything is fine. I'm not gonna change anything here. Regardless of this type, schema where we have respective data type. If you want to change any data type, for example, integer to string or date format or dot format or boolean, you can make changes here. As of now, I'm going to skip this section. Schema is validated. Let's create this data set. Now our data set is ready. We have dataset DevOps name. If you want to generate profile, you can generate profile as well. You can select this instance, default workspace, generate this profile will be there. By clicking on this generate profile option, we are mounted here. Here we have information, status is queue, still it's running. Here we have environment link. Here we have other metadata, and you can see this performance save, editor submit, and refresh this to check the status. It's running. Okay, you can see the metrics, what kind of metrics we have currently. It's not showing any metrics, image, child job, or output log. You can check the code as well. If you want to use this data file, you can use this data file here. You can monitor this data file. Okay. Now I move back to my data option here under the umbrella of asset. Here we have data asset, which we created right now. Click on this Dataset DevOps. Click on this consume. If you want to use this SDK, if you want to use this CSV file anywhere in your SDK, software development kit, you can write this code, just copy this code and paste it there. You can use this insurance.csv directly. This is the version 2. Either this code you can write, you will have to explore this option. How many number of columns do we have? How many number of rows do we have? Any model associated with this data set that will be pop up here. Any job we are running over this. Here we have this job which is completed just 1 minute ago. That's it all about this data set here. That's it for now. See you in next video for the next pipeline, where we will upload our dataset to Azure Machine Learning here at this location. Our target table will be this location, and we will run that pipeline through automate process. Keep learning, keep growing.